At the foundation, or basis of all life, we find carbon. So why is carbon everywhere? What structural aspects of the carbon atom, or carbon atoms, support their role in creating molecular diversity and make them one of the most important atoms for all life? Well, first of all, carbon atoms are relatively unique because they can form up to 4 covalent bonds, which allows molecules that contain carbon to form all sorts of incredible shapes and configurations, such as straight chains, branches, rings, balls and tubes, and even coils. Most other molecules can only form 3 or less bonds. For instance, nitrogen. Nitrogen can only form 3 bonds, and hydrogen, it can only form 1 bond. So the fact that carbon can form 4 bonds is pretty incredible and helps sustain life. Carbon atoms are also unique because not only can they bond together, but they can form very long and durable chains that can have branches or rings of various sizes and often contain thousands of carbon atoms. Really, no other atom has these capabilities. There are a select few atoms, such as silicon, that can form 4 bonds and form semi-long chains, but they are generally much shorter and far less durable than those formed by carbon. Chains of silicon are especially unstable in water. They break apart. The fact that the carbon-to-carbon bond is stronger than the silicon-to-silicon bond, especially when immersed in liquid, is a very important factor when looking at why life favors being, well, carbon-based, right? Being based in carbon is just more sustainable for life. So as a recap, why do we see carbon everywhere? Well, it's special because it can form 4 covalent bonds, which allows it to form all sorts of incredible configurations. And the bonds and subsequent structures that are formed through carbon are very durable, and therefore they can be very long or large, which helps sustain living things.